Hello guys, and welcome to another video, part of our Vlogmas series where we are doing a video every single day. So make sure you're back here every single evening at 7 PM UK time, and there will be a brand new video for you guys. Yesterday's video, literally we just finished filming and a truck pulled onto our land, and it was our order of wood that we've been waiting for, and we're super excited because this means that we can start building our shower slash toilet block. So I'm super excited to show you around, show you what I've done. Haven't really done anything yet. I've just been kind of playing around and seeing how it might all fit together. But behind me, we have lots of wavy cladding. So that is this stuff. It looks really beautiful, and this is what the building is going to be clad with. It's going to look like, we want it to look like a little cabin basically in the woods.
And the building is our toilet building.
Yeah, it's our toilet shower block, so it's going to have lots of space. It's 3 meters by 2 meters, and I've designed it all on SketchUp, and that is a free 3D program that you can use to design things. And we use that for our van build as well, but I just thought it's really good because it really helps me I'm not a builder, you know, I'm not an engineer, anything like that. So it really helps me to build it first in 3D, and I can kind of get rid of any mistakes that might unfold if you were just building it off the cuff. Over here, I've laid out some of the cladding, and it looks really nice. So this is actually...
It's one of the reclaimed windows, guys!
Yeah, so this is why it's really good. We are doing this build as low cost as possible, and I'll explain probably the finished budget after we've finished it and we've totted up everything that we've spent on this project. But we've got a reclaimed door that we're going to use, we've got reclaimed windows, all the windows were free, the door wasn't, was brought over from the UK, so I'm not really counting that as part of the budget for this build. So yeah, it's really good to reuse things like that. And this wavy cladding, when it's stacked up like that, it just looks beautiful.
I love it.
It looks really nice.
It also smells amazing.
And as I said, it's going to be 3 meters wide by 2 meters in depth. So we've got plenty of space to get dressed, get changed, get ready for the shower. The actual shower part of the shower block is going to be massive. So it's always awkward when you're in a tiny little shower block and it's just not very nice, and we're going to make this super comfortable because that's what it's all about. We are living off grid, but we want to make it as comfortable as possible. So I'm a great believer in offering things up and just checking out how it might work, so you can get it in your mind how it will work and you won't run into any problems later. So what I've done is I've started with my idea for the decking, and as I said, I'm not a builder. I just ordered a load of wood that I thought would be good for the build. I need to do a little bit more research, and I did do a little bit of research beforehand, but I really learn well by just doing stuff. So that is what I'm going to do with this building. I'm just going to make it. Hopefully it works. I'm pretty confident it's going to be epic when it's finished, and I think that confidence and knowing a little bit from what I've done in the van build about framing and stuff like that is going to come in handy. So here, what I've done is these aren't the exact breeze blocks that I'm going to use. I'm going to use solid breeze blocks because there's going to be a lot of weight on here, and I won't go into the full details of what I'm going to do, but basically I'm just going to level off the area, gravel it, put the breeze blocks down, and then I've got these really big skid type blocks of wood that I'm going to use.
Oh, before we go any further, this is not the actual location where this is going, if anyone's wondering. This is not where it's going.
Definitely not where it's going. We've got a very beautiful location for it to go, not far away from the bath, because that's where the whole spa area is. It's like
spa area,
the bath, the outside bath with the wood burning tub. And then we got our shower that's probably going to be heated by gas, and our composting toilet with a beautiful view out the window. So I'll come on to that. But anyway, so these are 2x4s, and as you can imagine, being in a new country where I don't fully speak the language, I know a few little words, we are learning Portuguese, but it's quite difficult going into a woodyard and trying to get the right dimensions, because they work in centimeters and stuff and I'm used to working in feet. So I just had to kind of switch my mind around and kind of, we had a good joke in the woodyard anyway, because I think some of the wood I was going to order would have been like that big when I needed it like that big. But anyway, yeah, so 2x4s for the platform, and it should be super solid. And like I said, it's on these skid type blocks, so keeping it up off the ground, so hopefully the wood won't rot, and it's not very damp around this area anyway, so it should be fine. So for the actual framing of the building, I'm going to be using this timber. Whoa. Oh, nearly tripped over a piece of broom. Right, get rid of that piece of broom. Right, so I've got this, and this is, I think it's like 7 by 7
centimeters, not inches.
I think it's like 7.7 by 7.7 centimeters. So yeah, this is what I'm going to frame the whole building with, I think, and yeah, it's going to be good. So let me just give you a walkthrough.
We're making a sturdy ass cabin for washing our bodies and depositing our morning deposits.
So like I said, I'm not a builder, but I'm trying to do what might work in my head. So I've just come up with an idea and I'm just going to build it, and I think it's going to work.
Let's see the floor plan.
It's pretty big timber for what we need. It is just a toilet and a shower. But anyway, I'm going to walk in through the door and then I'm in the cabin. And then over here, we're going to have kind of like maybe like a sink area with a mirror and stuff like that. Maybe a little bench where you could sit down if you want while you're getting ready. Because, you know, we go to like highbrow events and stuff around here. So we need to
straighten our hair.
We need to straighten our hair and do our makeup, all stuff like that. And then over this side, there's going to be a compost toilet about here. And I'm really excited to do the video about the composting toilet, because it's going to be slightly different, obviously, to our other one.
Oh wow, for starters, it's not going to be 1 foot tall.
It's not going to be 1 foot tall. It's going to be, it's going to be a lot higher. It's going to have a really good container, and then we are going to compost them containers all the way down, just leave them for a year or so, however long it takes to compost. So that's going to be a good process. And then through here, I'm going to put like a stud wall up here. And then there's going to be an opening doorway here. There's not going to be a door on it, but it's just going to be open. And then I'd walk into the shower, and then I've got all this room here for the shower. So there's plenty of space with this project, and you know, we're not short on space, so I thought it was silly making it really like narrow and small. It's better to just go bigger, I think, if you've got the room, we've got the materials. So yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along. I'm going to get started on this fairly soon, so keep an eye out for the vlogs.
I love our little pallet step that we made, because the van is so high now. We've got a pallet, and then we've got a railway sleeper, and then we've got this step, and then we've got another step. So 12 steps to get into the van because it's so tall. So I thought we'd do some van time, because we've been getting a lot of questions in our Vlogmas vlogs every day, obviously, asking us about the van. Have we done a van tour yet? I didn't realise you'd finished it, things like that. The answer is no. We don't have a van tour because we haven't actually finished the van yet. We got very close to finishing it, and then obviously we ended up moving to Portugal, and that was our deadline. So we kind of moved into the van without moving into it properly. We just literally lobbed random stuff in, and then we were like, we'll just deal with it when we get to Portugal and figure it all out. So at the moment we're living in a kind of halfway, well, we're living in it full time obviously, and that means that you get used to not having certain things finished, and I'll show you the things that aren't finished that we just kind of, you don't even notice anymore. And that was kind of one of the fears when we were like, we don't want to move into it not finished, because you're just gonna allow and accept the things that aren't finished, because it's fine, you can work around them, but we do want to finish them and we are planning to. It's just we got so wrapped up in the land stuff that we haven't done it. So let me show you the things we've still got to do before the van is officially finished. So the kitchen gets used 3 times a day. Oh look, there's our very grubby old kettle that we love and we'll never get rid of. But as you can see here, we still haven't put in the cover for the false drawer. And I still need to put some hooks up there because I've got my handbag currently just hanging off a random knob. We need to fix that in fully. Once that's fixed in fully, we can put the cupboard door in. And also down on the step here where Gingy's modelling, we still haven't fully fixed these down. Oh, hello. Hey. We still haven't fully fixed the step down, so little things like that need to be done. There's Theo chilling.
Chilling. I'm editing a daily vlog.
Sorry, yeah. Theo is editing a daily vlog whilst looking at his phone.
I'm rendering.
Whatever. As you can see, there's another thing behind him that hasn't been done. We can't do the back doors yet because we need to add our rear wheel carrier on.
Yeah, I will be filming a video about the rear wheel carrier once I install it. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a good one because that's going to make a hell of a difference, because the wheel, well, the tyre on the wheel with the all-terrain tyre, it's massive, and having it inside the vehicle is just a pain. So
yeah,
it's going on the back door.
And it smells like tyre.
Yeah.
So once that's on, we can then clad them. We've already cut the shapes out to go on there.
They're ready to go.
They are ready to go.
Oiling.
Oh yeah, they do, and they need sanding, but that's minor. And then here is basically everything shoved in.
But this thing's been amazing.
This is like something I've dreamed of for years. Literally, it's a life changer, and everything stays in. I know people are worried that it's open so the stuff will fall out, but the baskets hold a lot of stuff in, and the little lip on here holds loads of stuff in. The clothes don't fall out. That's my dressing gown. That's our dirty washing, and that's the fly assassinator. But yeah, at the top here we've just got like some random cables and stuff thrown up, things that we use every day that we just tidy away up there, but they look really gross, so need to sort things out. I need to sort this whole area out basically, so that's on the list of things to do to the van as well.
There was a crazy amount of people who wanted me to put my tongue
No
in here.
Really?
Yeah, like in the comments. Guys, I'm not
Go on,
gonna
do it. Oh right.
I did touch it.
Wimp.
We thought this was like electrified, not the inside part.
Oh yeah, when we first got it I was like,
And
yeah, touch it.
I was like,
Oh.
and I was like, it's not doing anything. But I did, like, I tried, but it just didn't work.
You didn't try hard enough. So living in the van is very enjoyable. It's wonderful actually. It's really nice to have all of this room that we've been dreaming of for years. It's when I think about it, the kind of the footprint size, like room wise, the amount of space we use up is very similar to the boat that we lived in, and that was 30 foot, but obviously the inside wasn't 30 foot, but that was very compact living as well. But it's just so nice to have a fixed bed, this massive sofa that goes all the way over there, all the way over there. Too much room, it feels like almost. We've got a few things to do, but we don't have much to do, and then it is fully finished, so yeah. It's actually a very nice sunset. It's just about to go down outside. Oh, that was the sound of Theo killing a fly. Is it doing the
Yeah, it works. It smells a bit funny.
It smells like really grossness, so I'm happy that there's no smell-o-vision right now in the vlog. I want to give a shout out to a couple of our patrons who chose the shout out in the vlog option, so thank you very much Lucy and Joe, Jason Abbey and Alex Watson. Great to see you all on Patreon, and if you're interested in Patreon, want to know what it's all about, there's a link in the description so you can check it out now. Oh, it might be a bit early for a sunset, so I'm just going to hold off a little bit and then show you guys just as it really starts to set off. I absolutely love how we get spectacular sunsets almost every day here. It's lovely. I just thought I'd mention as well, I did a community post the other day sharing a new blog post that I've done. I've recently started blogging again, so I'm very excited about that. And the first blog post I've done is about travelling on the ferry, the 32-hour ferry from Portsmouth in the UK to Bilbao in Spain, when we came over here to get to Portugal with Gingy Bear, because we'd never travelled with Gingy abroad ever. we'd only ever travelled in the UK, and that was in the van, so this was a totally new experience. Didn't know how it was going to pan out, didn't know what we'd have to do, anything like that really. So I wrote a blog post about our experience that I've had a lot of good response from so far, so everyone's enjoying it. So if you want to know what it's like travelling with a cat on the ferry, then check out the article. I'll put the link in the pinned comment so you can read that. But yeah, gorgeous sunset, another lovely day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Bye guys. Head over to theindieprojects.com/shop and check out our new merchandise. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.